Hi there, my darling Cancerians. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the week of January the 19th, 2026. Now, I am sorry, my darling Cancerians, that there was no readings last week. I needed to take a week off. I had a beautiful week with my family and friends and summer here in Australia. So yeah, just needed to rest, relax, recover and recharge, which I've done. So thank you for your understanding. But let us jump right in to your reading. I'm going to start off here with an overarching energy using the Moonology manifestation cards. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then finish off with angel answer cards. All right, my darling Cancerians, what messages does Cancer need to know for this week of January the 19th? 2026. What does Cancer need to know? First, what was it? First quarter moon in Taurus. Release control, my darling Cancerians. You are being encouraged to just release a little bit of control. So I know, I'm a bit of a control freak. I do like to be able to control as much as I can certain situations, places, not really people, but things, especially when we want a certain outcome, and we want to try and control, if we can, that outcome. But it's like, trying to control things we can't control, it will send you insane. We only want to control what we control, which is ourselves, our emotions, my darling Cancerians. But you're being encouraged here to release some of that control. So let us consult the tarot and see what messages we've got coming in for you, my darling Cancerians. What does Cancer need to know for this week of January the 19th, 2026? What does Cancer need to know? Three of Cups, love the Three of Cups, Nine of Swords, and the Two of Cups. Oh, love it. All right. So what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off here with the beautiful Three of Cups. I love this Three of Cups. I love this depiction of the Three of Cups in this deck. It's just looks, these three, they just look so happy and joyous and joyful. The Three of Cups is all about a celebration. It could be that you're celebrating with your family, your friends, with people that you love here. There's some kind of celebration here. This is also an engagement too. So you may hear of an engagement. Maybe you're getting engaged. So congratulations. We do have the Two of Cups here, which could be, soulmate type of energy. But, if this isn't about love or anything like that, it could just be that you are celebrating some kind of win, my darling Cancerians, which I love for you. And, in the traditional tarot, these three, they're celebrating a harvest here. So there could be some news that's come in for you that, that is warrant for celebration, which is beautiful. It could be also that, there may be some kind of collaboration that you are getting together with other people, things like that. If it's some kind of third-party situation where it says, it's just popped into my head because of that release control card, and you've got the Nine of Swords here. So I wonder whether there is some situation that you're trying to control that involves other people, my darling Cancerians. And if that's the case, I would caution you to try and control the situation, or try to control try to control someone else. Recipe for disaster, my darling Cancerian. So that's just popped into my head here. So if it is about you trying to control someone else, I would let that go. Because if that's what's causing that Nine of Swords, is because of you're trying to control that person's reaction, you're trying to control that situation, then I'd let that go, because that won't serve you at all. But I do feel that there could be a celebration here. So, and I feel that releasing that control will be cause. It will allow you to be free to celebrate, my darling Cancerian. So there's a few different scenarios here that I feel, but I'm only getting joy off the Three of Cups. So I don't feel it's that you're trying to control another person. I just feel that you're trying to control some kind of outcome here, which is causing this Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords is all about worry and anxiety and trying to control the situation when you can't. My darling Cancerians, it's about sleepless nights here, because there's anxiety, there's worry. You can see she doesn't look happy. She's got her head in her hands here. So if this is a situation about control, you need to release that control, because it's not serving you here. It's showing up again, not just in the overarching energy, but it's showing up here in the cards as well, as it's causing anxiety, worry, grief. My darling Sagittarians, Cancerians. So release that. Yes, I don't know why I said Sagittarius, so maybe it's to do with a Sagittarius as well. Take it how it resonates. But I do feel this worry and anxiety is being caused because you're trying to control an outcome somewhere, or you're trying to control a situation, my darling Cancerians. And then you've got the Two of Cups here. So I feel this could be to do with someone else, because the Two of Cups is a card of a soulmate type of energy. So this could be a relationship with someone, that there's a situation between you that, is, and I don't know what the situation is. It's going to be different for everyone. Only you're going to know what that is. But I feel that you're trying to control the outcome of that situation, and it could be because this person is worried and anxious about the outcome as well. This is your partner. This is someone that you love. This is someone that you're connected to deeply, my darling Cancerians, and their worry and anxiety is causing you worry and anxiety, my darling Cancerians. So you just need to try and release that if you can. It doesn't serve the other person either to encourage that kind of thinking. You be the voice of reason, my darling Cancerians. You be the one that says, we can't control this outcome. My darling, we cannot control this outcome. Let's just let it go to the universe. Let's just release it to the universe and see what happens. That's where you need to come from. And look, if this is not to do with another person, this is you and your higher self. You need to trust your higher self here. Ask your angels, go within and try to release that anxiety and worry, my darling Cancerians, because it is not serving you at all. So if I'm going to put it all together, I probably already have, but yeah, the whole theme of this is release control, is what I feel. It's causing you anxiety and worry. It's not helping you. If this is you and with you and another person, you need to be the one to release this control and move into the joy, because I feel there is celebration here. I feel you will celebrate this outcome, but you need to give up the control to the universe first, my darling Cancerians, and then there will be cause for celebration. I guarantee it. I can feel it. So you just need to release that control, my darling Cancerians, and release it to the universe. Is what I feel this reading's telling you, my darling Cancerians. So if you're enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. I'd love it if you could please like, share, comment, subscribe. It came up, let go. Can't make that up. I'm going to leave that out because, I don't normally take pop-outs, but when it pops out and it's so in tune with the reading, then I have to take it. So yes, if you can please like, share, comment, subscribe, watch my videos all the way through, please, because I'm trying to get this channel monetized. Watch time is everything. So if I can't get this channel monetized, I am going to shut it down because I can't keep throwing energy at something when I don't get the energy back. So if you could help me out, that would be great. All right, let's get final messages for you, my darling Cancerians. Yeah, look for a sign, they say. Look for the signs, the synchronicities, the symbols. Compromise. I feel that when I said that Two of Cups, this is between you and someone else. I feel that there is a compromise that you need to come to. And that could be just compromising to let go of control. If you believe, my darling, ask, believe, receive. That is the law of attraction. I'm losing my voice. Excuse me. Wait, they say, because you got a yes. I feel that wait until you've released that control. Wait until you feel that you have released the control to the universe before you move forward, because that yes is coming and that celebration is coming, my darling Cancerians. But I feel that you just need to release the control to the universe first. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.